Hello and welcome back to this blind let's play of Trails in the Sky with me, Estelle jrpg. In the last episode we had a victory banquet with the Duke Dunnan and we met the Queen and learnt of the nefarious plot to overrule the Kingdom of Liberl. And she has tasked us with the mission of saving her granddaughter, who I'm pretty sure is Chloe, but we shall see. In this episode we're going to make our way out and then see what we have to do next. Are you going home for the day, Miss Hilda? Yes, I believe so. Just to be sure not to do Her Majesty any further discourtesy. That's not fair. Just please relax. We are patriots to the core. It's good to hear. Now I believe we shall be on our way. Pardon me. By your leave. By the way, ladies, I don't think we ever got your names. May we ask them? I am... Oh. We'll go for Lena. My, isn't that a lovely name? There's a pleasant ring to it. Thank you very much. How about you, miss? You may call me Karen. Karen, you say? That's a very pretty name. You're too kind, sir. I'm rather fond of it myself. Are you now? Right, we're with the Special Ops, my name is. I think that's just about enough. I sense an ulterior motive at work. I mean, at least not from us. Please, be safe on your way home. We'll be Lena. I have a friend called Lena, she's very lovely. Anyway. Well, aren't you Mr. Popularity? It's like their eyes all changed when you told them your name. It's not. I didn't see you shying away from joining in. Sure, but that doesn't mean I wasn't nervous. I kind of get lost on my confidence there. What's all this noise about? Oh, Duke Dunnan. Ladies of the court, hey you mates, you don't look familiar. They are two new hires, whom I'm instructing. This is Lena and that's Karen. They're still quite inexperienced, so I'll give them some extra training time. Did he recognize us? Not good. Given how many times we ran into him, it would be bizarre he didn't recognize us. Come now, Philip, enough with the staring. It's quite unusual to see you coming from you, stiff upper lip and all. Pardon me. You look so much like my niece. My eyes are playing tricks on me. I'm dreadfully sorry for the discourtesy. It's no bother. Please don't concern yourself. You know, now that I stop and look, I must say that you look both quite lovely. You with the brown hair, you have a very healthy, clean look to you. Ugh. As for you, I personally think you'd look best with the raven hair of yours even longer. I'm honoured. Yes, Lena, was it not? You shall attend to me this evening. Your Grace. I don't want to serve him tea. I don't think tea is what he wants served. Your Grace, your flirtations, while flattering, are best saved for another time and place. All of the maids in the castle work directly in the service of Her Majesty, Queen. I trust you've not forgotten. I know. Some folks can't simply appreciate a joke. The castle will be mine in a week's time anyway. We can set aside for some fun then. Ugh. Grace, please, no more of this. I do not mind when you drink to excess, but you know how your libido gets in such instances. I say this knowing full well I may be reprimanded, and I said I was joking. Enough, I'm going to bed. It's my favourite voice to do. Anyway, as you wish, Your Grace. Your room is right there. He's a slime bag. Can't wait till we punch him. Ooh, alright, Lena. Let me know if you have any problems with anything at all. I'll give you the best advice the Future King can give. Thank you very much. Aren't you cute? Yes, good. I'm guessing we're gonna have to fight him at some point. Fuck him. I apologise unreservedly for all the fuss. His Grace has likely remembered nothing of this come the morning. Please set your minds at ease. I certainly would hope so. I am truly sorry. Madam and young missus, I beg your pardon, but I must take leave. I have the feeling he's gonna double cross as well. I'm just guessing the final outcome of this game now. Anyway, I feel so badly for him. He truly seems to bear the weight of the world on his shoulders. Oh, you don't know? Do you know Mr. Philip personally? Yes, ever since we were children, though not nearly as well as we once did, thanks to the one he serves. I see. He sure seems like he's nervous all the time, doesn't he? I bet everything between the Duke and the Colonel has him completely on edge. Probably, yeah. By the way, what was that you were saying earlier about me being the popular one? Duke certainly seemed awfully fond of you. Ugh, I like to keep my food in my stomach, thank you. Alright, back to bed, for I feel like I'm missing something. Why would the Duke want tea so late? Well, you see, Estelle, allow me to elucidate the matter of tea and why gentlemen would never request it in polite company. Huh? Come closer. Ugh. Now you understand? Yes. Hopeless. Completely hopeless. Thanks for everything, both of you. If not for you, I don't know what we would have done. Please, the least we could do in Her Majesty's service. I only ask to complete the request she made of you. I feel the same way. I beg of you, do everything in your power to save the princess. Are you one of her royal retainers? Yes, I regret that I rarely get a chance to serve her directly. She's so kind and open. She's always treated me more like a friend than a servant. The thought of her being held captive keeps me up at night. I understand. Well, the rest can be easy now. We're on the job. We'll save her. Shall we get going? So, I'm guessing we're gonna have to infiltrate El Villa. Let's go see Zin. What, might I inquire, you two doing at this late hour? Captain Mathelia, good evening. I realize you've been invited here, but don't you think it's a bit late for your kids to be walking around? Please pardon us. We've simply never been in a castle like this. We couldn't resist the urge to look around. Well, certainly understandable. So where are you, half an hour ago? Please enlighten me, if only for my own edification. That's strange. I was making my rounds through there and never saw you. Well, come, let's not waste our time on games. I've actually received reports of you going in and out of the maid quarters several times. Do you not think it's a bit odd to be looking around in that place particular? Well, don't you think questioning someone like that when you already have the facts is a little cruel? I'll take that as a compliment. So, what business do you have? I suggest you answer honestly. Well, Estelle, Joshua, you been here the whole time? Zin? Whoa, now that's the stuff. You're drunk. Sorry. Hey, if ain't my gorgeous officer lady. Nice. Some luck we meet up again, eh? I suppose. So what's going on? Are my students here causing you any trouble? Students? No, it's just that they were in the maid quarters for a while, and merely wanted to know their business simply for security precaution. Yeah, I totally get you. I sent them out to find some munchies to go with my booze. Hey Josh, kids, you find anything to eat? The cooks aren't back yet, I guess. We went to the maid to see if there's any way we could get our hands on something, but no luck. Oh well, I have to go without, I guess. Hey, I just had a great idea. You want to come and join me for a drink? Hey, I mean, nothing goes to drinks like a beautiful lady. I'm afraid I'm busy, so I'll have to decline your generous offer. My apologies for the misunderstanding, but I advise you to return to your room and remain there for the rest of the night. I have to investigate suspicious activity, you understand? Of course. It is late. We should probably just go to bed. Very good then. Now, if you excuse us. Whew. Denied. Oh well, might as well go back to the room. Right. We'll go with you. Looks like we managed to convince her at least. What? Zin, aren't you drunk? I was acting drunk. I haven't had a single drop. No way, your face has gone all red. He focused on making his blood circulate better, which made it look like he was intoxicated. I've done this kind of thing. It's done with some kind of Eastern martial arts breathing exercise, right? Ah, I'm surprised you're familiar with it. But hey, you seem to be in a tight spot, so I'd figure I'd distract everyone. Nice, saved your bacon, as the saying goes. You're an evil, evil man, Zin. No, he's great. I love Zin. I really like him, anyway. Okay, you did help us out, but you surprised the hell out of me. Sorry about that. So, what's the story? What story? I understand. I thought it would have been obvious. Story of you meeting the Queen. Whoa, wait! How did you... Did Ellen tell you something about this? Actually, couldn't get to him to tell me anything. But now I know anyway, don't I? Without prior knowledge, there's no way you could have guessed. So how much do you really know? I guess it's finally time to show you this. It'll be from Cassius. What's this? I know this handwriting. Well, don't just stand there, read it. Explains a lot. Okay. Dear Zintek, I hope this letter finds you well, and I know I've been out of touch. I'm in a hurry, so I hope you pardon my bluntness. My work concerning the Jaegers is leading me to the Imperial territory. However, due to the fact that the unusual forces seem to be influencing matters inside Liberl, I feel uneasy being absent for so long. This is why I must ask so of you. Could I persuade you to come to Liberl and help out if they need it? Since you haven't been in Liberl before, perhaps you could think of it as a recreational trip. There is a martial arts competition before the Queen's birthday celebration, and foreigners can participate. It would make for fine camouflage. I realize this is sudden, but if I can do it, I would be most grateful. I'm intending to return to Liberl before the festival, so we'll be able to have a drink together when I return. Cassius Bright. P.S. You may have the chance to meet my son and daughter. They're currently apprentices at the guild, so if you happen to meet them, feel free to test the extent of their training. Try not to bail them out too much, unless it seems like they really need it. So Dad actually asked you to come to Liberl? Which means you're in Ebernia. He's in Ebernia right now. That's long and short of it. The long and short? What it means you were cahoots with him all along? That's kind of a nasty way to put it, don't you think? I owed Master Cassius a favor from the time he spent in Calvert. This letter gave me the chance to make us square again, I suppose. When did you realize we were his kids? I had a feeling from the outset, once I saw Estelle's techniques with the bow staff. I asked Killiker about it, and that confirmed it. Well, it would have been nice if you had said something about it at all. We've been worried sick wondering where Dad's been. I know, I'm sorry, I haven't had it said anything. But I got the impression from the letter he was trying to keep his whereabouts secret. Still, you're definitely his kids, alright. You can pull off a job as big as sneaking an audience with the Queen. I suppose so. He knows this much. He wouldn't hurt to tell him everything, right? I agree, it's probably for the best to fill Zin in. But I fear it's a bit far-fetched to say we could put an end to this whole situation on our own after all. There we go. I see. I thought something seemed a little off when everyone was talking at the party. Alright, I'll help you out with a little request. What, you will? Yep, think of this ideal opportunity to settle my debt to Master Cassius. Please, let me help. We'll be glad to. Thank you again. I would like to go to the Calvert Republic. I don't think there's any of the games that have this. Ooh. Odd markings on the walls. What is this place? I would never imagine that something like this even existed. Yeah, I don't think there's a game. I know that Cold Steel is set in Arabonia. And there's the Crossbell, but we're gonna get there. It might take me a year to publish it all on the channel, but we're gonna do them all. I'm sold after playing this. Anyway, it's larger than expected. Lieutenant Lawrence, if you'd be so kind to show us to the way to the lowest level. Yes, sir. Whoa, is that some kind of mechanical monster? Well, these must be archasms. Fuck. Holy shit. We took that thing out in one stroke. You're the quickest to react. You're indeed truly a force to be reckoned with when you don't hold back. You flatter me, sir. Quick draw technique as well, quite remarkable to behold. I can see why you've studied under the Divine Blade himself. I'm humbled. Still, we have a ways to go before I can really humble anyone, I'm afraid. But time waits no man. The skill that I possess now will have to be enough. My strength may be meager, but I must forge this kingdom's future with my own two hands. I am conflicted on a political level about this, because I don't believe in a monarchy. Shock, British person. Most of us aren't into the monarchy, I swear. But anyway, not for nefarious deeds. Anyway, my brave men, the way to ultimate power is open. A bright new dawn approaches our beloved Liberl. Expect only the best of each of you. By orders, sir! We at Special Ops will work as one for the Colonel. For the glory! For the glory! I'm guessing we're going to be going there at some point. Love a sleep jingle. There should be a top 10 sleep jingles. I'll message Eric Landon. Anyway, I understand the situation. You've both been from Admiral. This means that you were able to deliver the Professor's message to Her Majesty in person. We just got lucky after it is all. The real question is how much longer is luck going to be on our side? We're really going to have to stay focused. I understand that already. That is nothing more than you need to tell you. In any case, we can consider Professor Russell's request to be fulfilled. Please accept this. Oh! 10 plus 2. When are we going to get first class? Now then, Zin. It was pure providence that Cassius invited you here. We need help with an A-rank bracer like yourself. No need to ask. If I didn't have a debt to repay to Cassius, I couldn't possibly stand idly by in a situation like this. I'm with you to the end. I knew we could count on you, Zin. By the way, what's this A-rank business? It's a rank that signifies a full-fledged base's full power. There are 7 ranks ranging from G up to the top A. So he's the highest rank you can get? Wow, I never knew you were such a badass, Zin. Well, I may be A-rank, but I'm still an underling, so to speak. There are 20 A-rankers across the continent. Above that, there's an informal S-rank. The only one granted braces who successfully resolve issues on a national scale. Only 4 of those on the entire continent. Whoa, I'm pretty sure I want to think what they can do. You really don't know any of this stuff, do you? One of the 4 is Master Cassius. What? Okay, Joshua, you're not tell me you already knew this already, right? Right. Sorry, but yes, I did. We solved a major case with the Republic 5 years ago. I swear it's hardly worth even getting upset about anymore. Royal Army Soldier, Hidden Hero, Divine Blade, S-Rank Bracer. He's really damned awesome, then everyone would be nice if he came back to take care of this case. You may be right. If you were with us, then this would never have escalated to the point where you need a coup d'etat was even possible.
Joshua, what's wrong?
Just thinking about how strange this is. The whole chain of events apparently started with Dad going off on his trip. It's as if whoever planned the coup d'etat was waiting for him to be gone. At least that's the impression I have.
Oh.
So you're saying that this coup was planned around his departure from the Empire? Am I correct? No. I'm sure that would be overthinking things. I can't think of anyone who could possibly manipulate Dad like that without him noticing he was being used. They'd have to know him and his behavior patterns exceptionally well to be able to put it off.
Well, yeah. If I knew what he was up to, even though he was so close.
I don't think Cutter Richard could have managed to pull the wool over his eyes. It's more likely that the two major events happen to overlap with each other. Regardless of the circumstances, we cannot currently rely on Cassius to help. Therefore, I am resolved to prepare for the worst. I believe a emergency conference of the Grand Soul Bracer branch is called for.
Huh?
All other things being equal, we have a request that comes directly from the Queen. The third article of the Bracer Code states that we never act in a fashion that interferes with government. We cannot ignore Her Majesty's request, however, so we must act. We have no match for the Royal Army as we are. Oh, sorry guys. My connection came loose. 1 second, I'm going to check some things. And we're back. Just wanted to check it was still recording. Anyway, a corporation of bracers in Grand Sill, including Zin, of course. Okay. If we come in conflict with the intelligence division, we'll need all the help we can get. Ideally, we should have some cooperation from other branches, but the checkpoints have been completely sealed off as of today, ostensibly to foil any potential terrorist activity.
What?
So basically, amounts to martial law. So the enemy is fulfilled, finally moving at full tilt.
This may stifle any activity on the part of the Royal Guardsmen in hiding, as well as ourselves.
If we're going to conclude the rescue operation, we'll have to do this with the resources on hand.
But, oh fun, but we're up for it. So, we have a solid idea of where the prison is being held?
It's been on my mind for a while now, actually. I believe most likely place is Herb Royal Villa. Correct.
That's the building in the forest, right?
It would make sense. The soldier using under pretense of counter-terrorism. If you would question it. I can't imagine they want to lock a lady of royal family in a cell in Leaston Fortress. Considering it's the army we're going to be going against here, it's more likely a solid confirmation, however. If we assault the wrong place, he would have hell to pay for it.
Precisely. But in either case, we must assume any bracers currently in the Royal City. Could I ask you to sum them for me? Any information you gather would be much appreciated. If we're not mistaken, Estelle, your friends are acquainted with the reporter, correct?
Oh, you mean Niall? Yes, we should see if he picked up anything significant. Also, we must attempt to enlist the aid of guardsmen who are in hiding. If you could get them to contact me, that'd be greatly appreciated.
So in other words, we need to get in touch with Sister.
She helps with the invitation before us, so we should let her know what's going on. Off to Cathedral then? There are 4 other bracers in the city, Kurt, Grant, Connor, and Elise. Check the bars, the usual hangouts, they may be in the hotel. If you see them, please instruct them to come here.
Sure thing.
Alright then, off we go. So, let's check the bars first. So we must speak to all bracers.
Hey, it's Grant.
Well, if it isn't the Big Bad Champions, I hear you spent the night at the castle. Frankly, I'm surprised to see you back so early. Did you read anything good?
Yes, we did. Let's not talk about it.
Oh, something on your mind? Holy crap, you're not pulling my leg, are you? We're not. Every word is true. I stake my reputation. If there's any movable that's moved by this, that's all the proof I need. I'll do whatever I can to help. You can count on me on it.
Thanks, Grant.
We'll be meeting at the guild house to plan our strategy as soon as possible, so if you please, head over there when you can. Understood. Go well, friends. I'll catch you there. Okay. No more, so we're gonna have to go find and collect all of the braces, it would seem. And Julia. So let's first head into the cathedral. Or the hotel. Hello, braces. Where are they? That's our room. Opposite. There's no one. No one. Ugh. I wish I could remember that time a little better. It's like there's a thick fog blending the whole thing.
Oh, hi, Kurt.
It's good to see you here. Hi, Estelle. Hi, Joshua. Oh, Zin's with you, too. Did you know that we were going to the dinner party at the castle yesterday? That was these 2 rookies took on a pretty major assignment.
What major assignment?
I think it best we tell you more or less the whole story. You're serious?
Of course we are. That's why we need your help.
That's not it. I admit I'm shocked at Her Majesty's request of you. But the black orpiment the Colonel has, it's real?
Kurt? What's wrong? You look awfully pale. Whoa. What in the world? Step away from him. Huh? Ha! Shade. Lift. What was that? You didn't even touch him and he acted like he got electrocuted. Your spirit channeling breath technique. It allows the user to directly affect the body without direct physical contact. I don't really like to be so rough, but on this time isn't exactly on our side. How are you feeling? Actually a lot better. I can't remember every detail, but it's coming back. A little unsteady from shock, but I think I'll be alright. So what do you remember? There was an accident around 3 months ago. You lost your memories while you were working, right? Yes, someone had asked me to check up on those men in black outfits, and I took something suspicious from them. It was a black ornament. So the person who gave you the assignment was your father. I wasted no time in packaging it up and sending it to him. That way as far back as I can remember. So the K in the package was you? Yes. I think I also remember being a note. I get it. Package was delivered to you too. So you remember everything after that? Anything that happened after you sent off the package? I left the port, someone called out to me, and then nothing. You're probably best off not pressing your luck. It's lucky. Cause a strain that you can't handle yet. Alright. You're really amazed that I was able to remember anything at all. Which brings us to the question, who would have done this? Maybe the special ops guys? It's possible. They did use a nasty poison on a Gade after all. It's as if manufacturing and testing new drugs. Maybe that's something that can cause memory loss. Plus, this Skyman's boss made you down more. We have to be really careful. I'm sorry, I don't have anything useful to tell you. No, Her Majesty Queen I should do, and I want to help if you let me. But are you be okay? Sure, my memory may be sieve, but basically I'm fine. I owe you your help, so please allow me to make it up to you. If you're feeling up for it, sure. We need to work out a strategy. For now, let's meet at the Bracer Guild. Alright, you have my thanks. Say he's being manipulated, as we knew. So, we need to speak to Niall. We need to go find Julia in the chapel. Which should be easy. I'm also going to head into the department store and stock up on some items that I think might help us. We're going to buy this, even though I know that we're well behind in these things. We got 46 of these. I'm actually going to buy more reviving bombs just for the sake of it. Sorry guys, I'm sweating so much. It's so hot outside. Anyway, well, if it's Zin and the new recruits back from the castle, well, I guess we are. Annalise, could we have more of your time? You need something juicy you're looking to share with me? Well, if you mean by juicy, you mean spilled your juice all over in shock, then yeah, it's a real juice bomb. Ooh, you have my undivided attention. Should we be talking about here, or should I be sitting down for it? Huh? Just to make it absolutely clear, this isn't a joke. Things get serious in a big hurry, and if they do, we'll need your help. Let's see. Sorry, my head's a little scrambled from how screwed up the situation is. I don't want to get all this, but I want everyone to meet at the guild house, right? Right. Iliam will fill you. Right. Iliam will fill you in on the details. Right. I'll go see what's up. So that's 3. I think it will be our job to head towards the coffee shop / the cathedral. Would be a good idea. Ooh. So let's head there right now. Oh, so disorientating. The cathedral, I believe, is not there. It is here. So let's go speak to Sister Julia. To the southeast of this room. This is not the southeast. For a very meeting, there must also be a parting. Each goodbyes, hello, and waiting. Yep, we get it. Where is Sister Julia, though? This is what we need to find. Oh, who might you be? We're members of the Bracers Guild. We're looking for Sister Ellen. Where you are, you know. I guess you share complicity with her, then? A nun? Oh no. He's asking if we know our real identity, Estelle. We've been here with information she asked us to find. She's no longer at the cathedral. She came goodbye say this morning and left. Where to? She know where she might have gone? If only I did. I've been close with the royal family for many years, and she's always regarded me as a friend and confidant. But this time she refused to give me details. She has no doubt wished to keep the church from getting deeply involved in whatever is occurring. I see. I wouldn't worry, though. She had the light of hope in her eyes as she departed. I'm confident she was not rushing to wallow away in despair, but for the noble cause. Well, that's good at least. But the thing is, we kinda need her to stay in touch with the royal guardsmen. Well, I'm begging for the rain and desert only to get you sand. We should probably go. Best thing we can do is covertly keep an eye out for other royal guardsmen. This is not the most efficient plan, but it seems it's all we got. So to be between a rock and a hard place, always remember adios. Helps those who help themselves. Do that and all the others can surely take care of rest. Hard and honest work will always lead you down the right path. So Julia is not here. Where might she be is the question. That is annoying. I reckon she's probably made her way to Herb Villa herself. But let's check out the coffee shop. Where do we think Connor is? This is weird. We haven't heard anything in 2 days. Well, it does tend to get completely wrapped up looking for the next big story. We can have across Station Martial Art. I don't think there's Connor is either. Huh? Oh, hi guys. Hello, Dorothy. Pardon us. It's the Tournament Champions. I'm the editor-in-chief of Liberl News. Now, Dorothy told me quite a bit about the two of you. Estelle and Josh were at the Bracer Guild, right? Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to meet you. We've always enjoyed your magazine. Ha! Well, that's always good to hear. Weren't you doing something for Niall? Yes. Well, we were just talking about it. Actually, Niall hasn't shown up today or here yesterday. No word from him or anything. Huh? Yesterday? We spoke with him in the evening 2 days ago. Really? What do you mean, really? You gave him a message for Adios' sake. We came in to talk to him after the semi-finals. Right, now you mention it. Did he say anything to you? It's like, where was he going? He might have gone to do some research for an article, but he got a call from someone and he said he had to leave. Yeah, I remember. Are you serious? Yes. We haven't seen or heard a hair of him since. I can't believe Niall's dead. Who said he was dead? Today's when all the airline traffic gets shut down. Everything was normal yesterday, though. Maybe he went out to another province. I already inquired with the landing pod Register Registry. There's no sign of him, so I figure he still has to be somewhere in town. You the last ones to see this reporter fellow? Weren't you thinking about him for a news article? Huh? What times we live in. Controlling the media isn't a big deal for military. What do you think, Chief? I said I can't argue with that. Particularly in the case of intelligence division, they monitor and censor everything we do. You wouldn't believe how frustrating it is. What means we can't get much information in your stories, but in the reporter's nature, to want to get as much possible in the hands of the readers. I see. So you want to check out a new subject the intelligence division hasn't yet started censoring. So what's the last thing you told us about? I think it was about... The Duke mentioned something about it at the dinner party. Niall told you about that too. I'd have a story if it's true. He mentioned anything, but to get evidence at any cost. How did a reporter like Niall even learn something like that? He left something that would be known for, though, known only to the royal family. Well, he did say he had friends with someone who works in Herb Villa. Completely off the record, but terrorists are supposedly after the princess. So he's secretly staying in the villa. So she's secretly staying in the villa for her own safety. I knew it. The veil is lifted. Maybe a person he's talking to is his friend at the villa, which means that Niall's probably there too. You don't say. Well, if I know Niall, he's probably tried to warn his way out for an interview with the princess. If the soldiers saw him, they'll probably have him arrested on the spot. No, Niall's a goner. Well, why do we keep coming back to that? If he has been arrested, then getting him out isn't going to be easy. Yeah, betting he and the Princess Collier are pretty much in the same situation. What exactly do people know? Do you have inside information to what's going on in the city of all of Liberl? Sorry, we can't really talk about it. Just let the bruiser kill. Take care of Niall. If he has been arrested, we'll see that he's released. Alright. Please do whatever you can. Please, you guys. You gotta bring Niall back. Leave it to us. There we go. So, I believe we have to find... We've got... a lot of these people. Where would the others be?
So we need to find the rest. We found Grant, Anise, and Kurt, so we need to find Kana. Where would Kana be? Let's try the landing port. That seems like it might be an obvious place to be. Or she could be in one of the weapons and guards areas, I suppose. Yes, there she is. Nice. Hi, Connor. Hey, look who it is. You got the odd man's in with you. What's going on? It's a long story. Sounds serious. You wouldn't be talking about this in public. You're not just pulling my leg, are you? Must admit, I find it a bit odd that the gates and ports have been shut down. So, what do you want from you exactly? We need you to get everyone together and formulate a plan. So if you please, meet us at the guild. Gotcha. I'm already there. That feels like everyone. I'm gonna go check out everywhere, just in case we can find Sister Julia. I don't think that's a bad idea whatsoever. Something came up. Talk, talk, talk. So, we check the coffee shop. Let's see if we can get any of the quartz that we haven't previously got. Nice, that's the EP cut one. I think we're good in all the others. I'm gonna obviously have a look at all of the Orbal things. We looked in there. I don't think looking into the things were good. I don't want to go into the Bracer Guild quite yet. Maybe we should talk to Olivier. So he would be at the Erebonian Guild, would he not? Erebonian Guild, the Erebonian Embassy. And it's locked. We can't seem to get in. Should we check? Where would Julia be? The Grand Arena is locked as well. I mean, there's obviously the sewers, but I don't know if that's that's worth checking out. Apologies if the frame rate goes weird here. It seems to really hate this area for some reason. Jesus fucking Christ. It's actually not that big of a deal. Let's do an airstrike. I think this is a waste of time. So I'm going to go back up. We can't contact the Royal Guardsman. Let's think about... We kind of checked all the things. Let's check the landing port anyway. Just to see if there's anyone around here. Because this is the last place I could think there possibly being someone. They're blocked there. Alright, let's head back to the Bracers Guild. This feels like we're going to have a big mission. I wonder if we get to control all of the other bracers. That would be rather interesting. If we are, or maybe we set them out on certain missions depending on what they're good at. But let's head back in. The other bracers are already assembled. Have you heard from the Royal Guardsmen? Sorry, no contact. We believe they've gathered the intelligence we need. I see. We concluded fair certainty that the princess is inside the villa. It's unfortunate you were unable to make contact with the Royal Guardsmen, but at least we know where they haven't been captured. Should we get started then? Yes. We need to start working on the details of the rescue operation. Are we all up to date with the planned details of the Intelligence Division's planned coup d'etat then? Given the information, we should consider ourselves under contractual obligation to Queen Alicia. I can hardly believe what we're hearing. I'm ashamed to say, myself, I'm not noting something amiss sooner.
I was suspicious of the special ops troops from the very beginning, but I really trusted Colonel Richard. And he was behind the Sky Bandits and Mail Dalmore. We got completely snowed. And we can't let them get away with this, that's for sure. Can you be counted on to cooperate in this assignment? Damn straight. You'll just lead the way. Oh, these guys, some black eyes, or rhyme intended. Count me in. This is going to be good. We got the strongest allies. We'll prevail without any doubt. Now, let's explain details of this mission. We have to move fast, so their lives are at stake here. It's not the most elegant approach, but I believe taking control of the villa through frontal assault is our best option. We don't have time to try and find some route to infiltrate. Guess it's the only option we've got. How will we be divided? We'll split into two groups, a decoy team and a rescue team. The decoy team will draw the attention of the main forces, while the rescue team makes its way into the villa. I remember though, we're dealing with the Intelligence Division Special Ops here. If I may, I'd like to suggest we had an ambush team to aid the decoy, a second decoy team to assist the rescue. We're really teaming up with teams here, but why do we need those? The ambush team will lie in wait, while the decoy team draws out the enemy forces, then both teams could attack at once. Meanwhile, the second decoy team could attempt to break the enemy's ranks, allowing the rescue team to enter the villa more easily. I guess that makes a good point. Even the odds a little bit. But do we have enough members to spread among 4 squads? No. We've contacted the other guild branches, but with the airships grounded, we're pretty much on our own. Well, crap. If only you had Shira and Agade. However, I do believe with Zin that we'll carry out this operation with only 2 squads is risky. We may need to re-examine this strategy. All the numbers. If numbers all you like, maybe we can be of assistance. Hey, Lieutenant Swatch. Well now, if that isn't Sister Military. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I am the Royal Guardsman, Sub-Commander of Lieutenant Julia Swartz. The Royal Guardsmen are here at your disposal for this operation. Understood. Your participation will be most invaluable. I count 9 soldiers in your squad, including yourself. My remaining troops are incognito, stationed all throughout the city. I can assemble them within the hour. That's great, but Lieutenant Swartz, how did you know we were going to try to save the hostages? We tried to find you at the cathedral and tell you, but you had disappeared. Did you? My apologies. All I knew is that I had accepted the Queen's mission. I found out last night. Last night? We only just met up with the Queen last night ourselves. Yes, I'm aware of that. We have our sources for military intelligence of this sort. All that matters now is Her Highness gave us the orders to assist, and we are happy to do it. Sources? I want sources. Can you share some of yours? I don't. Let's leave it to us. No, leave it or no. More importantly, the Guardsman assistance will give us extra forces we need to fill the ambush and support teams. Indeed, with the initial manpower, I believe our chances of success have increased exponentially. With the extra manpower we've scored, we should start deciding our teams immediately. Roger that. Unity decoy teams, I believe 5 of my troops should be sufficient for one of them. And I'd say the Royal Guard uniform should definitely catch their attention. My thoughts. We'll target the Intelligence Division's aerial squadron, stations just on the outskirts of Herb. Wait a sec, aerial squadron, you don't mean... I'm afraid she does. It's on scenic route's outskirts. Now you mention it, there is a stretch of land out there that's completely blockaded. According to my intelligence, there is only a skeleton crew of guards stationed there. If we attack, they will have no alternative but to call the villa for reinforcements. Oh, I get it. So there's some good decoying right there. Then the reinforcements show up, the ambush team pops in and takes them all out, right? We should form an ambush team then. And all these years of hunting down monsters in the bush will pay off one day. And a gunner too. We'll be able to handle this problem. Alright, 2 teams locked down. Rescue and decoy 2. The second decoy team should be comprised of my Royal Guardsmen. Special ops will definitely drop their guards more readily to apprehend them. So that leaves us for the rescue team. All the other teams will be acting to provide cover, so ours will be the most important assignment on the field by far. This is no game. You're playing out your role in a crucial turning point for our history. Let's make sure you're up to the task. Sheesh, no pressure. That's no need to worry. We will just persevere. History just favors us. Besides, you guys are Grand Soul Martial Arts competition champions. And we'll be the ones keeping the majority of the enemy force busy. Hopefully we'll need to worry about the hostages. Julia, Ellen, Zin, We, Estelle. The word you're looking for is we. We can do this, and we will. You're right. You're so right. We're gonna kick some special up asses. That's the spirit. And that's the plan. The operation will begin at nightfall. We'll use the dock for cover. Once the operation begins, you have the opportunity to return to the city. So if you have loose ends to speak of, forever hold your peace. Man, it's getting pretty real. I will ensure Her Highness is made aware of the plan. Alright, everyone, tonight. Here, got it? I feel that this is probably a good place as any we're not quite ready. I think this is a good place to say, if you've enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, and we will attack the villa next time. Peace.